welcome to Earth Angel TV, the show created by Earth Angels for Earth Angels. Today's episode we are talking about old souls, also known as wise ones. Old souls are people who have had thousands of human lifetimes on this planet, throughout all different civilizations, and on other planets as well, possibly. Old souls feel like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders. They have got so much baggage from their previous lives, unless they've done work to clear it, which is always a good thing for old souls. So they have all this kind of, baggage. They have the circles under the eyes. I did a lot of makeup to get rid of mine. And they just have this kind of weight around them. They feel quite heavy because they've had so many different experiences spanning so many different lifetimes. And they may have experienced things like the witch burning trials and being ostracized for being wise people. In some lifetimes they may have been shamans, they may have been witches, sorcerers, they may have been herbalists, they may have been healers. They've got so much experience and so much knowledge and wisdom. And this is why old souls have come to this planet at this particular point in time. They've come to express all of this information and all this knowledge to help people with their own awakening. But a lot of old souls feel like, what am I doing here? Why am I here again? It feels very, overwhelming because they have all this knowledge, they have all this information, and yet it's finding a way to be able to express it. It's finding a way of being able to share it with people because that's what they're here to do. So if old souls struggle with figuring out that part, then it can be very difficult to be here on this planet at this point in time. And a lot of old souls at young ages feel like, I don't want to be here, and they'll check out and they'll go home early. So it's kind of important, if you recognize somebody as being an old soul, that you help them find a way to express themselves, whether it's through song or music or art or writing. There's always a way to express the information inside them, and I think that's really important. In terms of appearance, old souls they like wearing their hair long, there's kind of two different types of old soul. There's the ones that dress very eccentrically and they really don't care what other people think because they're just being authentically themselves. And then there are the old souls that will dress very normally and very, of whatever, period of time they're in, because they want to blend in and they want to be invisible and they don't want to be seen. Because in previous lives, being seen was dangerous because people would recognize them as being different and as being odd, and that would endanger their lives. As I've mentioned, bags under the eyes are quite a typical one, and they do have this kind of heavy kind of feeling around them, which is why, for me personally, connecting with angels and connecting with fairies is very important because their vibration will help to lift up your energy and help you to get into a more playful space. Old souls can be very kind of responsible and a bit too serious, and they need to lighten up every now and then. In terms of relationships, old souls have kind of been there, done that, got a t-shirt. They have every different kind of relationship, so they're usually looking for something quite special. They're happier to stay single than to be with somebody that's not right for them. And they may not feel like they want to have children. I've got a lot of old soul friends who really don't feel like they need to have children because they'll have done it in so many previous lifetimes. This lifetime really is about being here and expressing and sharing the knowledge that they carry. If you identify with being an old soul, or if you identify with being any of the other types, or a mixture of the types, so I'll do an episode on the different mixtures, there are a lot of them, so we'll cover a few, then look into it. For me, when I found out that I was an old soul, when I recognized myself in the, not just the appearance, but, all the different personality-wise, and things like, having such a huge interest in mythology and Atlantis and loving movies like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. So if you recognize yourself in that, then, look into it a bit deeper, and also maybe even look into past life regression so that you can visit some previous lifetimes and understand. So some of my fears and phobias came from previous lifetimes, and once you understand that, you can let it go. And it's really important, like I said, to do some inner work on those previous lives so that you're not carrying all the baggage of all those thousands of lifetimes throughout this life as well. Thank you for watching this episode. In the next episode we will be looking at the different cross hybrids, if you like, of the different types of Earth Angel. And if you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and you can also check out my books on Amazon as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.